beautiful beings, and welcome back to the Realm of Inspiration, the Animal Healers series. We are doing another episode of these videos, and I am very excited to be doing that today because today is all about the five-body system and the sea turtle group soul. I learned this past summer when I was in Koroni, Greece, in the southern Peloponnese, working with the sea turtles, that they are animal healers of our five-body system. They made that announcement to the collective in the summer solstice channeling. Now, I've been waiting for the moment that the head Elfian Animal Healer said, it's time to channel that video. Even before I knew that they were healers of the five-body system, I knew that turtles had more to say, more to do, more to be, that there was more power in them, that there was something going on, and not just because they're my power animal. When I did the dolphins and the orcas and the belugas, and like there is stuff going on in the aquatic realm. Let's see what else is going on there. I mean, even the starfish, jellyfish, everything. Like it seemed like every member of the aquatic realm was getting something that they were a healer of, but what was going on with the turtles? Now we know. They hold such great power to help our five-body system. So, today I will be channeling the head Elfian Animal Healer Elder, and we'll see if she'll transfer it over to an Elfian Healer of the sea turtles to see any further messages. This just brings me so much joy because of how powerful my experience with the turtles was and just how much love I have for them. So I feel the same kind of excitement that I felt when I did the owls, when I did the dolphins. They're my animal connections, so when I get to highlight my animal connections, as the dogs as well. The dogs, let me not forget my kinship animal. When I get to highlight my animal connections and some of their other abilities, it does bring me a lot of joy. So I'm glad I can do that for them. So let's get started. The head Elfian Animal Healer Elder, Divine Feminine Energy. When I have safely stepped back, you may step forth to educate the collective on sea turtles and their relationship with our five-body system. Hello, beautiful beings. I was taking a little moment to deliver a little message to our communicator because it is the Elfian New Year of Abundance in October, and we are doing this video in October specifically, not just because it's the Elfian New Year of Abundance, but also because the energy of autumn this year is healing and working with the five-body system, so it's very much in alignment with the ascension, abundance, and healing energy of this month of October that you are all in. Now, for the sea turtles and the relationship of the five-body system, sea turtles are very prehistoric. They are some of the oldest beings in the physical form, next to the octopuses, of course. The octopuses hold a lot of power as well, a lot of ancient wisdom that can aid the Akashic body. What the sea turtles have is this gift to be connected to so many things and to flow seamlessly through the ocean, the sea, the land, to flow seamlessly through the ocean and the water, and there really doesn't seem to be much of a disbalance in the rhyme, rhythm, and reason with them and the other animals. Now, this is because they have existed for so long that they have developed such a beautiful rhythm, such a beautiful rhyme in the way that they communicate with each other and other animals and with humanity, and such a beautiful reason for being. They are creatures of habit, of course. The sea turtles are. They know where they were born, and they go back to breed the future generations of their being. They have the ability to help you see things from a new way, from a balanced and aligned and flowing way. Nothing will get in the way of a sea turtle completing her mission, for the female sea turtle specifically, completing her mission of breeding the next generation. They hold so much wisdom because they travel so far and wide, but they never forget their center. And that is why they are healers of the five-body system, because they never forget their center. They never forget their home. They never forget where they came from. And to have an aligned five-body system means you never forget where you came from as a soul, and you're staying in alignment with your purpose and reason and rhyme and rhythm for being. And they can help you do that. They can help guide you. When you connect with the sea turtles, they can show you the way. The communicator's body is getting very emotional right now because the experience of allowing the group soul to guide you is very powerful. Because then you can complete integrations with your inner child, with healing karma from your Akashic body, healing the bad of the past to allow the good. Because some cycles aren't necessarily bad. Like the sea turtle's cycle of always breeding on the same nesting beach, going back to their home to breed the next generation. That's not a bad cycle. That's a beautiful, miraculous, amazing, inspiring cycle. Very inspiring cycle. Their patterns and way of doing what they're meant to do are miraculous and truly astonishing to witness. Some cycles aren't bad. There's a common misconception when it comes to breaking cycles where you think that every cycle must be bad. If I'm a cycle breaker breaking cycles, what does that mean? Am I breaking every cycle, including the good? No. There are so many beautiful, glorious, amazing cycles, amazing ways of flowing and being that you can learn more of from the sea turtles. You can learn more about the cycles in your Akashic body from the sea turtles. They work with the Akashic body, they heal the Akashic body, they work with the Akashic body in so many different ways because they are so wise. But because they work with the Akashic body, that means they work with them all. They have an understanding for having a strong mind and protecting their minds. Tortoises, sea turtles, all turtles are known for hiding within their shell. But are they hiding or are they protecting their mind from being disrupted with something that isn't necessarily meant for them? They're good protectors. They're a good protective energy because they are strong, and they teach the collective all that you can be your strongest protector. You know when it's best to protect your mind from things that may harm it. And even if you need to go in your shell for a little bit, that isn't a bad thing, because it's better to protect your head than to leave it exposed to something that could leave you headless. They also have a deep connection emotionally, even if they typically spend time alone. In the oceanic world, and the aquatic realm, and the sea realm, and every body of water where turtles swim and be, they don't really do it in a group in the way that dolphins and orcas and belugas do. They do it individually. Yet, they know in their heart when the time is right for them to find a mate, for them to breed the next generation. They also know in their heart how to survive on their own in their independency, but they don't stay fully isolated from other beings. They flow and exist with all other ways of life and allow it to be. They don't hold so many expectations so they don't feel disappointed. And that is important for the emotional body. Don't hold so many expectations that you know won't come into fruition. If you put too much weight, too much control on an outcome of something, that causes disbalance in your emotional body. The sea turtles don't hold the expectation that every single egg out of the 100 or 200 or however many eggs that the turtle lays, they don't expect all of them to hatch. They don't control the outcome. They don't put all of their weight and expectation and energy on the outcome of a situation that they know they have no control over. And that allows them to live in peace and harmony. And when it comes to the physical body, they are very strong. They know what's good for them. and they know what's not. They know what to allow themselves to absorb and not absorb. And that can mean food, but also they're very sensitive to lights and sounds. They don't want to disrupt their energy with things that they know will knock them off balance, will cause them to forget their rhyme, rhythm, and reason. Humans are so fascinated by them and want to interfere or intervene or just get involved in what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. They have their rhyme, rhythm, and reason. They have their path, and they won't let anything get in the way of it. And if something is standing in their way, they will find a different place and start again. They know what is good for their physical body and their safety. They know. And that knowing is something that you all need to embrace in this season of being and existing, not just this month, not just this year, for your whole life, living in the physical reality. And they can help you do that. Their relationship is so symbiotic with the five-body system because they possess a lot of qualities and characteristics that symbolize what is needed to have an aligned five-body system. They don't work with chakras because they're not as intricate and detailed oriented as an owl, for example, but they deal with the bigger picture because they understand the bigger picture even when they are hundreds of miles away from where it began. Now I will allow an Elfian Animal Healer of the sea turtles to step through in this moment, and she is a divine feminine frequency, and she will conclude this channeling with delivering a message from the sea turtles. Hello, beautiful beings. It's so exciting to talk to you all. I work with the sea turtles, and I connected with our communicator back when she was in Coroni, and she has communicated and worked with me and done things with me in the past. So I'm very glad to have found my way to her again to communicate to all of you. The sea turtles have such a beautiful message to share, and what that message is that during this new year of abundance, you must allow yourself to experience all that you're meant to experience, even if it's independent from your family unit. What the sea turtles do is they don't really stay together in a family unit, but they do experience things and they do connect with other beings. And so sometimes you need to swim freely from your family unit, say bye-bye to your siblings, and learn how to live a little independently from your parents, and be this independent being on your own, and you can meet all of these other souls and all these other beings that are going to enhance your life and enrich your life for the better. And that might help you align your five-body system. Because if you still have that umbilical cord attached to your family unit and your family unit is causing you some disbalance in any way or not allowing you to experience your own individuality and your own identity, then that's going to cause a disbalance in your mental body specifically, but also in your soul. Souls aren't meant to be trapped and confined by expectations of those around them. Your soul knows what it needs to do and where its home is. So allow it to take you to where it's meant to be. Allow it to take you back to your nesting beach, because that will help you understand your five-body system more and yourself and your identity more when it isn't influenced by external factors, only the internal knowing of where you're meant to be. And if you connect to the sea turtle group soul, they can help guide you in that way. They just want to help teach and educate about living a balanced, free life, not tied down by things and limitations and expectations of how you're supposed to behave and how you're supposed to be. Just live freely and be free. And that is all we have left to share with the collective today about the sea turtle group soul. I hope this all made sense and we were able to teach and explain to you why the sea turtles work with the five-body system. And I encourage you all to connect to their group soul energy, as they will help guide you. They can help show you the way to your North Star, to your home, to your soul and star origins, to your rhyme, rhythm, and reason. Goodbye for now. Whew! That was, it's always a powerful experience channeling the animal healer elves, because their belief with the five body system is truly inspiring. And their belief with rhyme, rhythm, and reason is truly inspiring. The perspective that they bring to healing in general is really nice, because we are always taught like one perspective of things. So I am so grateful for them coming in and sharing about the sea turtles. What I saw was clearly just a turtle going back and forth and traveling and traveling and ending up at the same place again and again. But I also saw, you know, they are really good at their job. I did have an experience where we found a nest and we were trying to, you know, protect the eggs. And we spent an hour or two trying to find the eggs, and we couldn't. But I knew that they were there. And me and the other members of the team, you know, we knew that they were there. But I kept receiving the message like, she did a good job of protecting the eggs and, you know, keeping them safe from predation and predators. And the purpose of like what we were doing while digging was, you know, something else. Like, she wanted us to dig and dig and dig because there was like a reason for it. There was something we were doing for ourselves that was healing on, you know, a spiritual level. And so sometimes they do leave those little gifts, and I kind of got more and more clarity on that one experience from this channeling, which was fascinating. To see, is that because they are an animal that humans do work with a lot, and people do work with conservation of them a lot, that they can leave, like, even on a deep subconscious level, leave these little gifts and experiences for people to experience some sort of alignment in their five body system. Because what I saw very clearly is that with sea turtle conservation, people come, leave their family, come from all over the world, work together, they're from different walks of life, to experience something powerful that is a part of their rhyme, rhythm, and reason, and finding that, and finding connections that aren't necessarily from their family unit, aren't necessarily other turtles. You know, you do see them living harmoniously with other creatures and reefs and things, and even like with humans, they like completely, the one that I, you know, they're not necessarily bothered fully by humans, that see them during the daytime. But you see them living harmoniously with other beings in reefs, you see them with other fish and other animals. So it's truly miraculous that I can fully see how the group soul is already helping the collective, bringing people together so that they can experience different alignments in their body systems. So thank you, sea turtles. And with that concludes today's video. Sending you love, light, and inspiration. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay inspired.